So, Tackle Tart 14, this is all about The Complete Angler by Walton, or the contemplative man's recreation, being a discourse of rivers, fish ponds, fish and fishing, not unworthy the perusal of most anglers. So this was first written in 1676 by Walton, and I think there's so many messages in that book that are just exactly the same as what we're going through now, and it reminds me of that French saying, plus ça change, plus c'est la même chose, which means as much as things change, the more they actually stay the same. Walton wrote this book during a time of huge historical political change during Oliver Cromwell's period, you know, his reign of upheaval, austerity and poverty. And it really started a new interest in fishing and being outdoors and the simple pleasures of being out trying to outwit fish in various rivers and ponds all around England at those times. And it's fair to say that whether there's an industrial revolution or world wars or nuclear proliferation or 24/7 bad news, we're all still really interested in the simple things in life, not least fishing. One of the books that I really like as well is The Longest Silence by Tom McGuane. You know, Jeremy Paxman described this book as his best fishing trip that he's had this year. And I think, actually, he sums up The Complete Angler really well as well. I'm just going to read you a little bit from this. So he says, the subject of The Complete Angler is really everyday miracles, friends, a dry, warm house, remembered hope and verse. Walton reserves but one spot for envy and invidious comparison. He says, I envy not him that eats better meat than I do, nor him that is richer, or that wears better clothes than I do. I envy nobody but him, and him only, that catches more fish than I do. So 1676, FOMO was invented. None of us like to be outfished, do we? And then the final thing, in his particular chapter on Isaac Walton, he says that Isaac Walton, by this book, demonstrates how watchfulness and awe may be taken from within the natural world. It has much to tell us that is less about how to catch fish than about how to be thankful that we may actually catch fish. He doesn't tell us how to fish, he tells us how to live. That's Isaac Walton, The Complete Angler.